Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Ryan coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. So it's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. May now on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1.
1-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And we will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, kid. You crowd the lines defensively by going all out for the safeties. Got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the the shotgun. Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Cut out left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march in enemy territory. A toss now to Robinson. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down, it's Penix. Gets this one to London. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. This play goes for 36. And that's a Falcon first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hits him on the out route. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bass's kick is good, and that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun, it's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And from their own side of midfield here, they're going to punt rather than go for it. It was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first one it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
First and 10.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Henderson on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll run here on first down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It was all about his athleticism after that.
He'll air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds a man right side. We talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Running for it, it's Henderson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line and go win that battle.
Corey Gallis connects, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix looking to pass. It is caught left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the shotgun, Penix. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
From the gun, it's Robinson. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Tighter pass for the extra point.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Here's made in the air. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Off the play action, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Back to the air, it's May. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he brings it back with a pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. May looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of first after a mild gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Barrier, the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Penix working from the gun. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Has some daylight through the 40. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 46. Penix here from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
To kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Carry for Robinson. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play action. Here's Penix. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Carter. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I may I love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go. Check go.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Penix now. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Set out of bounds after a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run and give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On play action, here's May. Complete out to the right side. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, what's that?
May now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Alert! Alert! Go!
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. This certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the jump!
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying one here with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
In the early battle, get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Giants looking to run with it. Ooh, sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Carter here from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
We're working a couple yards past the line. Milton Williams making the stop.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Now try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, went wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Where was that?
Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They give now to Henderson. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
May now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's complete. Screenplay. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Patriots
First down throw for May. Caught out left. He's got it in the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, New England.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. He's going to take it himself. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He completes it in traffic. His spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Andy Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
18 Cardinal.
First down, and they go right back to him. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Ready. 60 Bison.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons approaching win number 7 on the year. Third and just 2 to go.
60 Eagle. Let's go now. Take go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
That defense generated some kind of pressure right there. The runner felt the need to improvise as long as he could to try to get that first down. That's impressive work to be defending 3rd and 2 in that kind of situation and turn it into 4th and very, very long.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this kick is going to come from inside his own 40. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Trying to set this up quick. Third and 1. Here's May. Into traffic. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the gun, it's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique.